Welcome back to Politricks Watch. This is Sir P. Now today I'm going to talk about the circus that is taking place in the beautiful island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. People know it as Vincy. Big up the Vincy massive. But a circus are going on right now. Vybz Barabbas find himself in the people in country. What is going on? Some may ask. Now we talk about it. Before we go into that, there's an old time saying, a famous quote when it comes on to any kind of, not just military but strategy in general. Never interrupt your opponent when he's in the middle of making a mistake. That are going right now. Barabbas and enough of fellow agents them, enough of the people them from the underground freak world them come from. People all up at UE and them place, the political guy, enough of them are out together right now. Plotting. You look at YouTubers' demise. Man. Both on YouTube and in a real life. You see the plan where them are work with? When them reach what them consider quote unquote success, that will be the closest they will ever be to defeat. One day this will all make sense too. No? And by the way, the ground lizard freak out guy, them call Gonsalves. When they call him Bright Light, we call him Gonsalves. All of a sudden, him think him as some kind of mastermind. But let me tell you and Barabbas this. Mr. Gonsalves, it's enough of the big them who make you hide bodies for them. They're upset right now because you've been hugging the spotlight a little bit too much. Go around on stage show. I take mic and I chat a bag of things. You see him love video light, you know. Yeah, love attention. But be careful that a very powerful people are getting nervous, they're getting anxious. I wonder what might slip out of your mouth. People already start to ask questions. Especially after the Nick Photoworks video and a couple of the content imager. They're worried that your mouth might make them get in trouble. So be careful, Piggy. Your squealing might make them have to take desperate actions to save themselves and their quote-unquote reputations. And Mr. Gonsalves and Barabbas. The video me dropped on Roderick. Surely you don't think I played all the cards in that video. Part left out. You see them think, oh, the worst is behind us now, cause him say all of this and him say what go on and everybody I said it's now, so it done and now, you know done. More left out. You see, we know so uno, cause in Barabbas, Gonsalves, we love hide bodies. Barabbas especially is a fan of sinkholes. But that's for another day still. Yes, them make big plan. You see, their idea of success is waking up one day and seeing the local YouTuber channel. They think that will be success. They don't realize that would actually be the precursor to me changing gears again. And then they're gonna see a whole different angle. Have fun, guy. Now we could talk about St. Vincent. Again, big up the Vincent massive man crew. Never even realized how we have a Vincent crew and Patreon squad. I tell you that the movement global, you know. Global. People made that reason much time and it just never come up so I St. Vincent people live in. I said, look what you mentioned the video come up at that part of Vincent I live in. It's a beautiful thing. Because everybody can relate. St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Bahamas, I tell you the same culture. So when I say about Ironman, apply to them places too. To them people they can link up with the local YouTuber and feel just like a home them I hear about. So Barabbas and him Sheep Nation tell them to say system of fight against him and him of this and that and Babylon, and I tell them to say system not fight against them because they are the system. They are agents of the system. Them tell about politicians, this and politics. I'm tell you say one link, it's all an illusion, but them are enemy. Them just take time come out now because it's just too hard to hide. Back in the day before social media, they could have hide certain things, but it's just too hard to hide. That's why you see certain man who tell all them lives, say them are militant, Rasta, and not deal with Babylon. Now you see them on stage in a coloured shirt, I go on the most way. And one link. When I talk about Jamaica, when I talk about the Caribbean, Barabbas is them #1 entertainer on for the system. The system has given Barabbas extraordinary decisions in his favor. Who knows that? The person who say the system I fight against, or Babylon I fight against, him who get none of those decisions. Right from the start with the attempt to bribe the jury, we then activate one part of the constitution enough people never even know about. From the Privy Council to the appeal court, it all went in Barabbas' favor. That's who say the system I fight against. When he go up on him interview, you hear him say, when them ask him if him guilty, him say the system say me innocent. Barabbas couldn't even deny it. Barabbas don't even try to act innocent. Carefully worded, guy. But the system say me innocent, so that we are work with. The system that he's a part of. Vybz Barabbas, aka Vybz Kartel, is the man who told you that the only world leader him loyal to is King Charles. This bleach out Irish Saxon, quote unquote black man, I gotta tell you, said of all the world leaders, him pick that one, me tell you, say the number one puppet. And the people him follow back of him are just as foolish. But then again, we understand, cause them are sheep. Him tell you already say.
So why did you say I take something? You say I take something just for the fun light?
Yeah, because I know people are going to buy into it. Remember, you know, people are like sheep, you know, and I am the shepherd, you know. They're easy for the lead.
Father Barabbas have many fans. Father Barabbas have many fans. Many fans of Father Barabbas. Gonsalves is one of them. And so are you. So let's just Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Elephant man no easy, you know. No easy at all. You find style anywhere you find it from. Ralph Gonsalves, different type of puppet. Remember I tell you, say it's not that one is against the other, just different. So one play the political puppet role and one play the entertainer puppet role. But the whole of them daddy is headquarters in London. These are puppets of the post-colonial machine, the same one the whole of them answer to when they go Privy Council. Look at this guy, 5-star world boss. You can't make this up. What did the Caribbean do to deserve them kind of puppet show leader? This is what more smarted did. What did the Caribbean do? What did black people do to deserve them type of leader here? The monster 5-star world boss. You can't make this up. This man is the quote-unquote leader of a country. Now, Barabbas' entire release is by design, but you're not already. And me also telling us that there's a political agenda behind it. The casual bystander will tell you, say, yo, them people just managed to happen at the same time, dog. Understand this. Barabbas have a lot of enemies. Enough man want to kill Barabbas. Things them do before him even go to prison. Things them do in a prison. Enough man want to kill Barabbas. It is simply not safe for them pawn to be in Ireland. Plus, when time the whole lizard thing they go down, one of the problems them they have is when Barabbas realized that the walls are closing and the one place to go, there was literally messages of him saying, yo, you know we can't take ourselves go. Them never have no way. So now them are correct the mistakes they making in the past. Now them have a base. Where is accommodating to somebody like Barabbas? Which country, which leader? None other than quote unquote Comrade Ralph. You see, we told already about the orange rag. The PNP and Ralph Gonsalves have the same link, hence the nickname Comrade Ralph. This is the Prime Minister who, when he was dealing with his first rape case, and yes, you heard me first because there were many others afterwards, the first of many, he launched a rally called Support the Comrade. Theme job, this whole thing has been organized through him links them in the Iron Man. Again, we talk about the orange rag link them now. Right? Which are the smaller link from the bigger machine we set Barabbas free. Keep the Sprat occupied and safe until he fulfills his duties. Understand this guy. You probably right now a cuss and a bite up your tongue and a send for go suck me mama. But ask yourself this question, how often are you right on anything? How often do you realize you've been bamboozled by the machine, by the system, and then years after you did that talk about John Woodall, I can't believe it. So you're wrong on most things, so why do you be right on this? So maybe you should listen up. Guy, these politicians where you see, people like Ralph Gonsalves and them people, these are multi-millionaire, billionaire socialists of the Caribbean who have acquired huge wealth from private enterprise privately while publicly telling man to them are socialists. And I tell the poor, less educated people who walk back at them say, yeah, a socialism the thing. You have billionaire bankers leading socialist party. Me tell you, say the Caribbean is a walking circus. Jamaica is a walking circus. All them do is reinvent definitions of things and play mental gymnastics all day. So when they say, guy, oh, you have to be this, but this you do, and this you... I say, no man, just because this and just because that. Mental gymnastics. Listen up, guy. Enough of them in Jamaica. When you see a walk on and tell the poor people about them are socialists and them are this and them are that and them are revolutionary and they for the people. These guys are trillionaires leading peasants down the path of destructiveness. In Jamaica, them own the banks and the Burger Kings and the Popeyes. And I tell man, boy, oh, you don't follow me now. So do as I say, but not as I do. Them use other things and get rich and then tell the poor people, say, yo, know yourself, man. Remember, so we're going to just give this social program for the the people. Yes, so look out for the social program. Everything's for free. I mean, know you're going to hear, man, just say, bad mind them for them bank and them Burger King and them investment company. But, my bad mind man for less, so why wouldn't I bad mind them for that? Remember, say, Barabas stage show come up in December now. Whole heap of people stand to make whole heap of money. Notice, you see him signing with his white daddy. Sign a big contract with Billy Joe Security Bogdanovich. That's one of Jamaicans' favorite daddies right now. People you see a post up on them Instagram board, them are pro-black and them are post up memes and quotes from Africa and all these things. Don't be distracted by these silly house Negroes. Just like the old days on the plantation, when the house Negro them get on little power, start walking around like tell them have no real talk. As such part of the real flex, not like him as some kind of big man, like him a general. When all of him strength and quote-unquote power come from him white daddy Joe. This is why I mean that these self-absorbed Irish Saxons can give anybody in the chat, oh yeah. Remember when the PIA movement first touched on the scene? You see Sparta Burrell jump up. Like say man on the body we can talk to the people, and make the people them switch on the local YouTuber. But still on one side, man. We don't have time for house Negro guy. The PIA movement is up. Check the scoreboard. Barabas a DJ for 5,000 years and can't put on a stage show by himself. Barabas can't do nothing by himself. Street Vybz roam, him piggyback off a Kartel. Everything you see Barabas sell, everything you see Barabas touch, him piggyback off a Smaddy. Him love piggyback. A matter of fact, him love man back. Ask Mad Sus. Portmore Empire, him piggyback off of it. Everything in piggyback. Where you call Gaza in piggyback, that's all him the piggyback. 5,000 years the guy at the EG and he can't play a stage show by himself. Only tell me say Barabas have much money. Barabas so rich. I'm a bad man Barabas the money. I'm gonna put on a stage show. Return stage show. Stadium one pack to its limits. Money I gonna make. Like how sand down a Negril beach. And he can't put it on by himself. He have to run go crawl to Joe Bogdanovich. Daddy, you put it on and then give me one cut over here and write one check and we'll sign one contract. But make people feel say me a boss, see? You agree? Alright, my boss. No way me I go before the Joe Bogdanovich. Barabas can't do nothing for himself. But what kind of man will call himself world boss can't put on a stage show by himself? How can a man named world boss can't put on one stage show? You must go run to him, daddy, put it on film, an organized film, because they see Barabas is just an entertainer, a clown. So he can perform, he can sing song, but when it comes down to the thinking and the strategizing and the planning and the marketing and this and that, who them run to? Them white daddy. Nothing has changed. Isn't life funny like that? This is how silly the Irish Saxon is. Man a link me and tell me say, yo, you see the boss are general because them man them made the price of kerchief raise. I'm telling you, say Jamaicans don't know. What kind of people celebrate inflation? So if a price of a product was $100, and then a man come out and make that price go to 500, 1,000, 1,500. That is literally inflation. But the sheep is so silly, them brag say them a pay more for the same product and I big up the man who caused it. Negroes are some of the only people who think making inflation worse is a flex. Yeah, the shoes that cost 2,000 last week, but for my general talk about it worth 10,000 now. The thing mad dog, so I just buy 4 of them right this dog, 40,000. The thing mad dog, a $40,000. You any kind of gonna Jamaica here, black people sit down and brag about how much them pay for overpriced nonsense. And then them ball about, yo John dog, I don't know why we can't prosper. Clowns and consumers. That's why man now stop flying from Guzungung province and outshine you on your own turf. To show you how acidic Barabbas is. To show you how bad death and destruction Barabbas deal with. About 200 countries in the world, give or take. And Barabbas left from the country with the highest murder rate in the world and gone to the country with the second highest murder rate. You can't make this up. Barabbas left from the country with the highest murder rate in the world to the country with the second highest. Look on the charts, my guy. What? You think that's a coincidence? If you're simple like that, then I can't help you. Them a talk about medical this and medical that. Vinci people don't link me long time. Look at YouTube at the hospital them. In a Vinci. Comrade Ralph. Neglect them. Pop down. Right now if him take sick, him don't even want to go to the hospital himself. When things get spooky on him, a plane him jump on and go somewhere else. So you tell me say Barabbas want medical help. Barabbas want medical recuperation. And the country where him choose to go is St. Vincent. Guy, don't be silly. Comrade Ralph was happy to welcome the Sprat because he's on the ropes politically. Did you know? He is the longest serving Prime Minister in the Caribbean right now. They pass out all PG. In the Caribbean, they can have 20 years of mediocrity and underachievement behind their name and still remain leader of the country. You know? They can have all 40 years, the more the merrier. Just like PJ Patterson, him oversee a country reaching record heights in murder and degeneracy. Remember, so the first time Jamaica touched 1,000 murder was under PJ Patterson. The first time Jamaica touched 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, 1,600 murders was under PJ Patterson's leadership. And just because YouTube never debut like that when him around the thing. And social media, if social media they exist in a PJ Patterson's time, dog naming supper in lucky him escape it. Comrade Ralph is a man who is infamous in his own country for being nicknamed Mr. Deny. Mr. Deny because the amount of thing a drop on him name. All him do is just, so I deny that. Check out this article, the name, Why So Many Accusations Against Prime Minister Gonsalves, and this is from 2013. Hold it more down from then. Let me just give you some of them. Because it's almost satirical right now. It's a running joke. Comrade Ralph denying things. Listen to this. People have said he doesn't love Vincentians. He denied that. People have said that he's behind the firing of people from government jobs because they are not members of the ULP, the theme party. He denied that. He is accused of being behind the firing of Port Police. He denies that. According to the DPP, at least 5 women have accused Gonsalves of some type of sexual assault. He denies that. A police woman claimed to him rape her in 2008. He denies that. Gonsalves was accused of mismanaging the SVG economy. He denied that. Gonsalves was accused of helping William Wise Million Bank by writing a letter which appeared on the website. The contents helped fool investors. He denied that. Gonsalves denied he knew that 2 of his brothers had withdrawn EC $1 million from the financially troubled Building and Loan Association. He denied that. Gonsalves denied any knowledge of $1 million withdrawal from the Building and Loan Association by his mother. He denied that. Gonsalves was accused of saying in reference to marijuana farmers, "We will hunt them down until they exist no more." He denied that. It's a running joke. And by the way, you hear about the rapeable argument them? You hear about more down the road. This is a very interesting Prime Minister. This is what I'm telling you, say, Imam Barabbas, a match made in hell. You think it's by chance Barabbas, think a coincidence Barabbas run go to him? Or run go there so? No understand this. St. Vincent is a small country. Small population. Look on your screen. Again, I try to show the type of leader and the type of country where Vybz run go to. I try to show and say. All by design. Look at your screen. Look at your screen, guy. This is what mediocrity. This is what incompetence. This is what worklessness. This is what professional failure looks like. Loop Caribbean says, these are not my words. Crime on St. Vincent and the Grenadines reached new high in 2023. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is becoming a more dangerous place to live as the country's police force reported record amounts of crime in 2023. The chart I'm showing you with St. Vincent being the second, having the second worst murder rate in the world behind Ironman, that chart was 2022. The year after that, St. Vincent broke their own record again. Just like how Trinidad had a record 600 year. So it's per capita. You know how per capita work, right? When you pick and choose when to have sense. If me tell you say Jamaica getting 10 gold medals is more impressive than America getting 40 gold medals, you understand why. Because per capita, Jamaica's gold tally is more impressive. But when time of murder, when you start talking about, yeah, but the overall number bigger for the country, the guys stop being stupid. Guys, stop doing mental gymnastics. You know how this works. So, Comrade Ralph is on the ropes. Politically, he's under pressure. But him win elections just like how Jamaican politicians win elections. Big rally, roll heap of nice, handout, them give out some things quote unquote free, establish a party atmosphere so the whole election don't even feel like an election, it feel like a one big party. But Comrade Ralph is doing his links in Jamaica a favor. Keep them puppets safe, and in return Vybz boosts up Comrade Ralph's image to the Vincy people them. This will come in handy for the election we do next year. The two elections them we do. St. Vincent election and Jamaica election will be very interesting. Vybz is scheduled to play a role in both. Now I don't know if they're gonna go ahead with plans or else I call this get put out there now, but we will see. But what is sure is that the political boosting of Gonsalves is already in motion. That's why if you go on Gonsalves' page, all you see is Vybz. I take picture with people and I walk around. He's basically Gonsalves' political campaign manager. This is pathetic, but a desperate man will do anything. Earlier in the deny article, you see they mention say, him deny say him don't even rate Vincentians. He doesn't. Ralph Gonsalves, amongst his elite people, they make it clear that he thinks Vincy people, right, are a bunch of fools. And them seeing him with Vybz Kartel, I go just boost him up and I say, John, Comrade Ralph get Vybz Kartel. I say Vybz popular right across the Caribbean. John, Comrade Ralph have Vybz in the place. Yo, the thing mad. That will boost him up and make him win the next election where him afraid to lose right now, because as I say, he's on the ropes. I tell you why I'm up on the ropes. Not to mention, St. Vincent, like enough other Caribbean islands, especially the small one them, is a place where enough international criminals go lay low. Them little small island there, when you have big money, anything goes. Them buy land and buy this and buy politician and buy this and buy out police and buy out everything. Them live like kings. Enough international wanted man. Some of the most notorious man from all the Middle East and them place there. Europe. Enough of them. Them a look for them in Europe and the Middle East. You know them they're the Caribbean. They're in the Caribbean, small island, live on some house. They just the one guy coming to the place. Good place to hide out. That's why Barbados run gone over there. Remember, Vincy is second only to Iron Man. I see him culture, you know. Vincy people just have a different accent and look on your screen. WikiLeaks. Remember WikiLeaks? Did reveal say Comrade Ralph did even offer one of them many rape accusers them $185,000 for drop case. You come out and say a political thing. It's all political. Just check out the WikiLeaks article about him. This man's entire career is spooky. And this is before you even factor in the many failings, as I say, when it comes down to crime, economy, and everything in St. Vincent. The man drive the country in the ground. For years, him could just buy out election and give some handout and everything, and people just work with him. But now people get fed up. The Vince people, them fed up with him. Them fed up with this fake revolutionary. It reached boiling point in 2021 when time them bust up in face. You ever hear that yet? Look on your screen. When time Big C did well spooky, a man start talk about mandatory vaccinations and man have to go do this for him stay in them job and them something there. The Vince people them start protest. Lay wait him and bust up in face. You ever see that yet? Caribbean people are not known for attacking them leaders. How often you see that? Prime Minister in face bust up by the people them. That show you how serious it getting now. Vince people them bust up. Watch him. Move from there. In lucky he make it. While this is not the recommended way to deal with issues, me have to still acknowledge the fact that Vince people must be really bad. Because me not see them something here. Me not tell the man to go bust on the Prime Minister face cause bodyguard and them people will shot you and kill you. Me tell you to go vote him out. But me not say if you go bust on the man face. Unless you're ready for the consequences. Will it look like Vince people grimy like that? Bust up in face. Watch ya. Because Jamaicans so the bad when them a kill off each other. When poor man a kill poor man, middle class a kill middle class, rich a kill rich. Me see that. But what me not see, a Jamaican people a bust up Jamaican leaders' face. 62 years of mediocrity and underachievement. Destruction driving the country down into a hellhole. Them ruin everything they can ruin. No matter what happen, Jamaicans will kill them mama if she owe them $10. But when it comes down to political leaders, all them do a complain, sit down on veranda and complain. Well, Vincy people look like them and run them joke there. Comrade Ralph, what you doing? We are tuning. You're desperate now, aren't you? Desperate for your boost. Carry your water down now. People tired of you. So him turn to the highly acidic but popular Barbados. Remember said Jamaica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines have all that in common. Culture wise, people wise. Well, Gonsalves and Barbados have nothing in common too. For example, multiple stories of abusing women but no quote unquote conviction. So him quote unquote innocent. Two of them are fake rebel. Talk about them against system when they are the system. Notorious puppet is a match made in hell. Comrade Gonsalves. I know you're tuning in, guy. Looking real silly. His entire page has been dedicated to Barbados. Oh, look at Barbados with this Vincy people them. Look people. See? I'm a man of the people. Vote for me next election. Yay, Comrade Ralph. Now, I know say Vincy guy a tune in who support Gonsalves. Mr. Spooky guy, Gonsalves. I know say him have supporters them and them a tune in right now and them a cuss hard. Comrade Ralph from a general. Regular them and they put on treatment that Trinidad man. Boy, hey man, choppy boy. This is what I want to know. Is there a Vincy PIA? Is there like a Vincy version of Politricks Watch? Where there's like a movement or like a channel or a platform? Or is it like just mainstream? Because the people I talk to who come from Vincy, they must say them drawn to the movement because them that love something like this in their own country. So where is the Vincy PIA? What the closest thing to you look with Juba and Vincy? So Barbados, enjoy the real estate shopping. But avoid the people them boy picking them, please. Don't do it to mad sauce. The way you turn out Matsus and them youth every time I look at youth. Nobody do it to the Vince you them, please. Vince people them, just make sure so no hide no sons and them people. No fathers and uncles. Hide them. The snowflake quote unquote wife for him have, she won't be enough to satiate his extreme appetite. Just be careful of him. That dangerous batty bandit. Next year election should be spooky. Jamaica and St. Vincent. But make us see what going on. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. TIA, you don't know, more life. Vulture squad, see you circle. Bless.